Hello, my beautiful friends. Julianne here of Julianne Annette Art. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we're going to do something different, and it's going to be a new series that I'm starting that's going to kind of focus on artists that maybe are a little, I think, underappreciated or underrated. And this particular artist for today's video is a cozy artist. But if you are not into cozy coloring, don't dismiss the series right away, because I will be featuring other illustrators that are not cozy illustrators. But also, maybe don't dismiss it right off the bat just because it's cozy either, because her art is very yeah, it has the bold lines, but she doesn't do the really juvenile type faces, or it's not like the super bold and easy, and her art is very beautiful. So the reason that I decided to make this video, the artist is JineBri, and I'm not sure if it's like one name or two people. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say the name, but JineBri. And I'm going to share, I'll put their Instagram profile card here that you can find them on Instagram. So Circe's Potion is, I think, their first book, and it's not their first book. It's the first book that I got. I will show you their first book. But this is their latest book, Goddesses and Witches, and it is stunning. And basically, the illustrator, JineBri, on their Instagram had said that this was going to be their last book for a while because their books just weren't selling really well. And I know that there's just a ton of cozy books out there, and so much of it is AI, so much of it is repetition of what other people have done. And I know that illustrators who are really good illustrators and who have really great art are falling through the cracks because so many people are buying the other things. And so when this book released, she actually put all her other books on sale as well, and had this for a discounted deal for the first few days. So I did purchase her other books, which are I'm Just a Girl, which was her first book, and then she has this Cheeky Friends in a regular size, but I decided to try the pocketbook, which you can see these are like 8 by 8 or 8.5 by 8.5. So this one's quite small, and I think this came out after Circe, so it's probably book 3. But I'm going to show you Circe's Potion first because it's the first one that I got, and it was just the one that was so stunning that I had to buy it. Her I'm Just a Girl book I thought was, it's just another girl book, but when I flip through it, you'll see it is cuter than a lot of them. So Circe's Potion, it's based on Greek mythology. What do we have on the back? Does it say anything? No, it doesn't. It just has some images from the book. So I have not colored in this book yet, but I have just joined a group where they're working through this book. And I'm going to show you a couple of pages that some of the people have done from this book. And in particular, my friend Alyssa, who is Alyssa's Coloring, she does stunning work. And so I'm going to show you for sure a couple of her pictures, because seeing what she did with it is part of what made me really want to join the group. And so there's a story that goes along with it. And so it's Circe and her little pig, and she's got the Pegasus pictures, even little details like 1111, for just like cosmic timing kind of thing. And sorry if I'm sliding. The book is shiny. So it's a mysterious message to revealing the recipe to fly. And so then she ends up going on this journey to collect what she needs for the recipe to restore flight. So Circe leaves the island of Ea behind searching for the ingredients for the potion that will take her to the sky. And I appreciate the art style. I know that she has 3 fingers. That is a deliberate thing. These are hand drawn. So it's not like an AI 3 fingers. It's trying not to make mittens, and having, you know, fitting 4 fingers with the bold lines is a little difficult. So she's at the hostel. It's Olympals, like Olympia. And so, like I said, they're just searching for the ingredients for the recipe for flight. I think this is one of the ones that Alyssa did, and I'm going to show you what she colored, just so you can see what kind of things you can do with the bold cozy style. You know, like you can certainly flat color it, but you really can make it your own work of art as well. And I think a lot of people underestimate that, or they write it off because they think it's just like kids coloring, but it really isn't. So here she's getting a mermaid scale and the phoenix feather. This page I have flagged because it's the next page we're doing in the group. So I'm going to hopefully get to that. The couple pages that I've seen people have done already are already amazing. And golden strands from Pegasus's mane. Collecting lightning. And all through the adventure, she's with her little pig. And takes time to relax. It's just such a clever story. I do appreciate anytime there's a story that goes along with it. I love this one as well. She's descending to earth here. I love the cleverness of the ingredients as well, like smoke of a baby dragon, and then they're home after their journey, and then she prepares the potion. And then the little pig sneaks a drink of the potion. And then Circe has her wings, and Tico, the little pig, also has the wings, and they fly off to rescue Pegasus. And I love this one where she's got the headphones and the little iPod, just to give it that modern twist, and riding on the Vespa. And then we've got the color test pages. And some pattern pages for practice. And then this is the page asking you to leave a review. So that's Circe's potion. That's, like I said, that's the very first one that I got. But I'm Just a Girl was her first book. And as far as a girl book goes, it is super cute. Like, the look on her face, sometimes their faces really are not cute in the girl books, I find. But she does a really good job of the pages. The line art here is not super black. It feels like it's like a dark sepia almost, like it's very grayed out. But I don't know if that's just the printer of the one I got in particular. And so it is your standard girl book, but prettier than a lot of them, I think. I love this one with the wine because I'm a fan of anything wine. And there's actually a winery kind of near us that we've gone to that has these arbors like this. And in the late summer, when the vines really fill in, you can sit in the tables underneath the arbor, and they have white twinkle lights. It's such a beautiful thing. If I can find the pictures that I took there, I will insert it to show you because it was quite fun. But anyway, like I said, kind of standard girl pages, but I think she does a really good job of making the girl real cute, like with her smiles and her expressions and the scenery. And a lot of times the scenery looks copied and pasted, and I do feel like, you know, the placement of the bike or the placement of the things feels a little bit more thought out and not just copy and pasted. So that's my thoughts on that. I love this one too. And for those counting, they do have 4 fingers on these girls. So like I said, I just think that as far as a girl book goes, this is a pretty cute one. I notice all the dogs seem to be like the Shiba, except this one looks like an Akita, which Shiba Inu, Akita Inu is the same, kind of the same family. The Shibas are the little ones and the Akita are the bigger ones, and Inu is just Japanese for dog. So I love this one. I saw somebody did a really beautiful version of this one. And like, you know, the expression on her face there, like it does have an anime vibe to me a little bit. And it's just more than you get in a lot, in a lot of the other cozy books. I really like this one too. I do love like anything kind of a little mystical. Also, generally, I dislike mirror pages because I find the illustrators can never draw a reflection well. But I think she's actually done a decent job here of not it works. That's my thought there. And then paddleboarding, which I would love to try one day. And then that's just the cover page. And then we're at the end again, the color testers. So that is that. I'll show you Goddesses and Witches next so that I can just zoom in on the cheeky fronts. So Goddesses and Witches, this is the latest release. This is the one that she said is going to be her last one. So I did join a buddy group for this as well. We're going to work through it. This book is absolutely stunning. So every goddess is named and then also has like a little blurb about them. So this is Medusa. We've got Freya. Hecate. I don't know if it's Hecate or how you're supposed to say it, but I say Hecate. This is Selene, the Greek moon goddess. This is the first page we are working on in the group buddy. I really do enjoy the open spaces in these books to create your texture or to, you know, create your shading blends. Like her hair, I really love the texture I've gotten. That's just with alcohol marker. I haven't even added any pencil over top. You know, you can have fun with it, and you know, I'll be adding paint markers and stuff to zhuzh it up. But so then we have Isis. Obviously, when you color with alcohol marker, it will cover this, but I don't think I'm going to be doing anything so black that I can't read behind it, so I'm not worried about that. Isis, Lilith, love this one. Yemaya, which is a Yoruba goddess of the sea and motherhood. Astrea, Greek goddess of justice, innocence, and the stars. Thetis, she's the one who's the mother of Achilles. Flora. Titania, she's pretty. She reminds me of like one of Tinkerbell's friends. Brigid, love her. Persephone. Who's on the cover? Yeah, it is Persephone on the cover. Laka. Epona. I think I've heard her said as Eponia, but I'm not sure about that. Ocean, the Yoruba goddess of love, beauty, and rivers. I read a book, a young adult book about mermaids that had her as like a, not a main character, but like a side featured character that you don't really get to know her thoughts. Hathor, Egyptian goddess of love, music, and joy. I love the expression on her face. Kono Hanasukaya Hime, and I apologize for butchering the name to an extent. Kono Hanasukaya Hime. Lumina, love her. Oh, this word, koketsu. I looked up how to pronounce it, but I don't remember, so I'm not going to pretend that I know how. Nimue? Oh, Celtic enchantress and Lady of the Lake. So she's actually in the Arthurian stories. Love it. It has a very Arthurian vibe. The Hearth Witch, because it's goddesses and witches. So then we've got some lovely witches as well. Pele, who is the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. Isolde, she's another one that's a character in the Arthurian stories. Sarasvati, she reminds me of Jasmine, just the way that the hair is done, but she's a Hindu goddess of wisdom, music, and learning. Daphne, Greek nymph of rivers and unyielding freedom. Love it. Love this page. This is one of the other pages I would have loved to have colored for this month. Medea, Greek sorceress of transformation. Love it. She kind of has like a Wicked Witch vibes to her. Venus, of course. Tiamat, Babylonian goddess of the sea and primordial chaos, which is super cool. I love her dragon and the dragon eggs. The lightning will be fun to color. Demeter, she's the Greek goddess of the harvest. Branwen, Celtic goddess of messages and unseen bonds. Thalassa, primordial goddess of the living sea. Super cool. Again, love the expression on her face. Pachamama, Andean goddess of the, or maybe Pachamama, Andean goddess of the earth and life. Love the scene. Love everything about this. This whole book is just absolutely stunning to me. Morgana, Arthurian enchantress of mist and fate. And then she's just got some page from I'm Just a Girl, a page from Cheeky Friends, and then the pattern pages. So then I'm going to show you Cheeky Friends. Like I said, it's a pocket book. It is quite small. It is only 6 inches. Yeah, 6 by 6. So quite small. I think it's the same size as like a boule de poil. So we'll zoom you in. And I only got partway through flipping this, and then I stopped because I thought I would just look at it together with you guys. So in this one, we've got the the little characters page. And the characters are so cute in this. There is a lot going on, and I do kind of wish that I had ordered the full-size book, but it's okay. Like, this is a lot for a mini book. But it will certainly get colored quickly. Because there's just... I love the orchids. Like, there's a lot going on in the scene, but because it's not like too detailed for the size of it, but it is a lot going on for the size of it. But I love the scenes that she sets. Like, it does feel very different than the other Cute and Cozy with Little Animals books. It feels like there's more going on. It's a bit more well drawn than a lot of them. I like that it's like the little turtle bowl. There's the window, but the mice are just having a little swim in the turtle bowl, which is adorable. The way she draws like the little baby deer sleeping is really cute. I don't think it's a baby because it has antlers, but still. Little mice going to visit the squirrel. Little Mice, Cheese and Love is the book. Oh, the mice have a pet cat. That's adorable. Spice Mice, Imagine Cats, Maroon Cheese. So I guess that's their music they're listening to with the cassette player. That's pretty cute. Oh, there's a little panda. Jamie, Finding Joy in Color, loves pandas. Oh, little mice sleeping under a little fried egg. Like, it's really cute. This book is really cute. I considered not getting it because I'm pretty over the cutesy animals doing things. I like the girl books more for the cozy books. But this is really, really adorable. Like, they're so cute. I guess these guys are like in a little camper looking out at the lake. Maybe they're in a boat. This is cute. That reminds me of like Cinderella's castle. At the cafe, there's a little fox. Going for a drive. So cute. Bunny Valley. There's a lot of pages in this one too. In the pagoda. Oh, this is so cute. The little orchids in the bay. Like, obviously these books aren't going for realism or anything like that. No, the tiny baby otters. Okay, so that's it. And then it's like, try Circe's Potion and try I'm Just a Girl. And then the pattern pages. So yeah, this one came out after Circe's Potion. So that is JineBri. I'm going to zoom. Wrong way. I'm going to zoom you back out. So again, we've got the Goddesses and Witches, Circe's Potion, I'm Just a Girl, and Cheeky Friends. All really great books. I'm happy to have all of them. I can't wait to color in all of them. Like I said, I'm kind of over most of the cozy animal books, and I've destashed most of them. But this one in particular, I'm happy to have. Like, and there are some artists that I still want to have. But hopefully you like something that I showed you. Maybe you want to consider getting one of her books. Maybe if people like her books and buy her books, then she'll make more, because she's a really great artist, and I would hate to see her not make more because like the other other less good cozy books are getting all the attention. And especially, I hate to see the AI books selling and being colored when these real artists who make really beautiful work are falling through the cracks and not getting seen as much. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, maybe give it a thumbs up and let me know. Have you heard of this artist? Do you have any of her books? And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves out there. Bye-bye.